Hey guys, so in this video I have my everyday makeup routine I've been wearing for the past couple weeks, and it's just a really simple eye look with a dewy, glowy face. So if you want to find out how to get this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. So I'm starting out with taking my Anastasia pomade in chocolate, and I'm just filling in my brows and just helping them appear a little bit more thicker and less sparse. But I am not drawing them on, I'm just going where my natural brow is. And then I'm taking my NYX brow gel and just combing through them. And then I'm taking my Neutrogena Skin Clearing Oil for makeup and just putting that on my face and blending it in. And this isn't my usual foundation, but I'm getting tanner and this is the darkest I have, and even this is too light. I need to get a new one, but until I do, I've just been using this. Usually I use IT Cosmetics CC Cream. And then I'm taking my NYX HD Concealer, and I am just placing that in a triangle underneath my eyes to conceal and highlight, as well as placing it on my forehead, down my nose, on my cupid's bow and chin, and any blemishes that I need to cover. And then I'm just dampening my Real Technique sponge and just blending that out. And I am just setting that concealer with my Coty Airspun powder, and that is all I'm doing with the face for right now. I'm going to come back and do the rest, but I just want to get started on my eyes. So to start my eyes off, I'm priming them with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. And then taking a Nougat from the Too Faced Semi-Sweet palette, I am just running that through my crease and blending it up towards my brow bone. And this is just going to act as our crease and transition color. And so I'm applying a little bit and then blending and then going back and adding more and just building this color up, but not applying it all at once and then trying to blend it, because that just turns into a mess. You want to apply a little and then blend and then just repeat that until you get a nice color. And for the lid, I'm taking coconut cream and just placing that on the lid to help brighten them up. And I'm just using my finger to kind of sweep over that and just make it so it's not such a harsh line, just blend it out. I'm also using that color as my brow bone highlight, so I'm just placing it underneath the arch of my brow and then just softening the line with my finger. And then taking Truffled from the same palette, I'm placing it on the very outer edge of my lid and slowly just blending it up and building it up, starting with a little bit of color and then blending it and then going back and adding more, and just doing that until it's nicely blended and it's really soft. You don't want to add a lot of color, you want it to be very soft and simple, and so you want to add a little bit and then go back in and blend and just keep doing that. And that works so much better and it's so much easier than trying to add a lot of color at once and then trying to blend it out. And so that is just what I'm doing. And then I'm going back in with coconut cream and just sort of reviving that color where it was lost with all the blending. Then just taking some black eyeshadow, I'm just placing that right at the base of my lashes. This appears a lot more natural than using an eyeliner. And it's also a nice way to add volume to your lashes without having to overdo it. I'm also running a little bit of black right underneath my lower lashes, avoiding my waterline. Then taking my Anastasia contour kit, I'm taking this middle color and I'm just placing that on the backs of my cheekbones. And this is more to bronze my face than contour. I'm going to contour a little bit later. This is just adding some color back into my skin. For blush, I'm using Rose Dior by Milani, and I am just applying that to the tops of my cheekbones and on the apples of my cheeks and just sweeping it back, blending it into that bronzer I just placed down. Then I'm going back in with this shade from the Anastasia Contour palette, and I'm just carving out my cheeks a little bit more. And I'm also placing that along my temples and jawline. And then from ColourPop, I'm using the Stole the Show highlighter, and I'm just placing that right on the very tops of my cheekbones, going up towards my temples. And because I've been loving the whole dewy look, so I've been kind of going crazy with the highlighter, and this one has been my favorite. And so I'm just applying that very heavily. If you do not want a very strong highlighter, you don't even have to apply one, but I'm just really into the whole dewy look this summer, so I'm going a little heavy with the highlight, but for lips, I'm taking a Nude Pink and Nude from NYX, and I'm starting with Nude and just lining and filling in my whole lips. And this color is very similar to my natural lip shade, and so this is just creating a base to blend with. Then going in with Nude Pink, I'm taking that along the sides of my lips underneath, and I'm doing that on both top and bottom, and I'm just leaving the center with that nude that we placed before. And then with Milani's Matte Naked lipstick, I'm just going over both of those and just blending them together. And then I'm taking a little bit of white and just placing it right in the center of my lips and just blending it in to add a highlight to my lips. And it's a little bit too much than I was wanting, so I went back over with the Milani lipstick and just did that until I was happy with how it turned out. And then for lashes, I'm taking my Lights Camera lashes from Tarte, and usually I don't add false lashes with this look, but because I was filming this video and taking pictures and everything like that, I did end up adding a pair of lashes, but usually I just do a couple coats of this mascara and just call it good. And the lashes I was using were Social Lashes Vixen. And so this is basically the finished look. I hope you like it. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.